Okay, hi Professor Hurt. I'm gonna do my business lab practical. I had Shai Sampson as my patient. He was an 18-year-old who was involved in a motor vehicle accident. This resulted in him having a left humerus fracture that required a ORIF. So he also had to have a splenectomy. So he has an abdominal incision. He's in a good amount of pain. He is having trouble getting up and moving around. He's having trouble with his endurance. He has a lot of goals geared towards going home. He's a student athlete. So my short-term goals, since I'm seeing him in acute care, mostly revolved around ADLs, because I think in this phase ADLs should be the focus. We want to focus on independence in ADLs because that's what's going to get him home, being able to perform his ADLs that will help him achieve the maximum amount of independence. So most of my short-term goals were geared, all of them were geared towards that. For my first short-term goal, I said that he would don and doff a shirt using adaptive techniques with minimum assistance. To address this goal, I would educate Shai on adaptive techniques for upper body dressing. So I would tell Shai that we were going to put on a t-shirt. This would be easier than putting on a button-up shirt because it would be easier for him to just pull on and not have to really use his hands to button up a shirt and worry about that. And most athletes usually wear t-shirts, so that's what I said I would do for this intervention. So I would tell Shai, we're going to don the sleeve on your surgical arm first. We would do this using your non-surgical arm. So we're going to take his right arm and we're going to put his left arm, which is his surgical arm, through the sleeve. So we're going to don the sleeve on his non-surgical arm then. Just pretend that I'm Shai and I'm beside of him, helping him do this with minimum assistance. So we're going to finish pulling the shirt over his head after we get it over the non-surgical arm. This consists of donning the shirt. Fix this real fast. To doff the shirt, I would instruct Shai to remove the non-surgical arm first. So we're going to take it off the right. Then we can pull it over the head and pull out the left arm. So we're not having a whole lot of strain on the left arm, which is his surgical arm. So that addressed short-term goal number 1. That was intervention number 1. So I'm just going to fold this and set it out of the way. I've got too much junk here. Or short-term goal number 2. I said we would utilize adaptive equipment to complete lower body dressing. To do this, I said that we would use a reacher to help pull up his pants. So I've got my pants here, and we're just going to pretend I'm Shai again, and the therapist is beside of me helping me. So this could be graded up and graded down. You could have him use the reacher to drop his pants down, put his feet in, and then pull up his pants. Or you could grade it down by the therapist putting the pants around his ankles. So this is an easily graded activity. So since he had a splenectomy, we're probably not going to be putting a gait belt on him. It would probably put some unneeded pressure on his surgical incision. So I'm going to help Shai up. So he's going to be helped up. We're doing this at the side of the bed. He's going to take his reacher with his right hand, and he's going to pull his pants up. Again, I would probably have some really loose pants to carry this out, something he wouldn't have to button. But this is just what I had on hand. I don't really have any sweatpants. So he would pull it up, pretend my arm is a reacher. He would pull his sweatpants up. And again, they wouldn't be skinny jeans, so they would be easily pulled up with the reacher. So that addressed short-term goal number 2 and intervention number 2. Let me get these off and set to the side. So for short-term goal number 2, or number 3, sorry. For short-term goal number 3, I decided that this goal should consist of participating in upper body ADLs. This is a really important ADL. So since he's having some trouble getting up and moving around, we're going to perform this at the side of the bed. And we can give him a basin filled with water and a washcloth. And he can take the washcloth and wash his face while he's sitting at the side of the bed. Now, there's some ways that this could be graded up. There's some ways this could be graded down. I decided that performing this, we would do it bilaterally because that would be the best intervention. The OTA could aid him through hand over hand technique, so we would just wash his face with hand over hand. And bilaterally is always best. So that addressed short-term goal number 3 and intervention number 3. So again, this was my Business Lab Practical, my final one. I hope that it's okay. Super excited it's the last one because I am not that great at these, but thank you.